Who is she? She looks beautiful. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited because this is to me like my first official real video besides the introduction one, which they're kind of boring, kind of lame, so I really hope you enjoy this one. For this I mean it is we because you're watching, so I decided to do a makeup inspired look by Lily Reinhart as Betty Cooper in the season 2 promo shots for Riverdale because I just finished it. I'm obsessed with it. That's currently, I'm going through like withdrawals from it, but I don't think I look exactly like she does, but I tried my hardest. I've learned that while I love watching beauty gurus do their thing, I am not one, but I enjoy pretending to be one. And so if you want to continue to watch that, then please do. I had fun. And I'm also wearing my Lily Reinhart dress. I call this my Lily Reinhart dress because, I don't know, I feel like it's something that she might wear. I don't know. I don't know her, but anyway, let's get on to the video. So I'm not like a professional makeup artist by any means, but let's see how this turns out. I'm hoping it's gonna turn out okay. I guess we'll see. So I have 2 of the pictures that I'm going to be going off of for this look from the promo pictures for season 2. Because those are like the most dramatic looks I find for her, because she's usually very like simple, which like I enjoy because she's technically supposed to be in high school, so like when I was in high school I didn't know a ton of people who were like full face. Like there were some, but not a lot. So I think that's very like good on their part because like they're not overdoing their makeup. So I went with these because it was the most like done up I had seen, and so I hope you enjoy. To start, I have already like primed my face with moisturizer and under eye stuff because if you can tell, my bags are designer because I don't sleep ever. I'm up till like too late in the morning and then I wake up and I'm like, wow, did I sleep? I feel dead. So I already done that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with the BECCA Backlight priming filter. Hope that works. I don't know. Is that how they do it? They're like, this is what I'm using. And then they leave, like, just take it away. I'm like, cool. I'm going to put everything that I use down in the description below. But I'm going to use this first. She kind of has like a matte face, but also like very like dewy in the middle of like her T-zone. That's what it looks like to me. But like I said, I am not a makeup artist by literally any means, so I'm like really bad about it, and I never do my eyes first because why do that? I always do my face, which I know you're not supposed to do, but alright, it looks kind of like a smoky eye, like a brown smoky eye where it's darker on the outside, but it looks very brown and then very like shimmery and light on the inside, so that's what we gonna do. This is gonna be a mess, I can already tell. I'm going to be going in with this BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette. Don't know how you say it. As you can tell, I very much love it. It's very used, but it's fine. And then to start, I'm actually just going to prime my lids with this very nude shade. And I use my fingers because God gave us fingers for a reason, and it's for me to put on my eyeshadow. That's what I believe anyway. But you know, don't listen to me. Or do. It's up to you. I'm going to pop this in my crease for transition shade, as they say in the beauty guru community. I honestly have not watched a makeup video in forever, so clearly I came prepared. I probably should have put on my acne mask last night instead of staying up till 1 watching the Caps win the Stanley Cup, but you know what? That does have the color I'm looking for. My sister. Let's text her. Oh my gosh. Also, I literally painted my nails like 2 hours ago, and I already messed up because I don't have the patience to sit there and let them dry for like 3 hours. And then I like touch everything because I have to pull stuff out or something. And I'm like, wow, I already messed up my nail. God help me. Also, I suck at doing smoky eyes, so why did I choose this look? I honestly probably should have done just her simple everyday look, but why do that when you can challenge yourself? Am I right, ladies? Or men? So I'm going to now be using the colored Raine Beauty Rust palette. This is not mine, so thanks, Becca. And I'm going to be using this shade. It is called Nighty Night, and it's to darken the outer corner because that's what I believe the next step is when you do a smoky eye, right? Oh my. We'll see how well this comes out because, like I said in my introduction video, I do about 3 makeup looks, and none of them include a smoky eye. So if I can pull this off without even watching a smoky eye tutorial, I consider myself a genius and just amazing at makeup, which I don't claim to be. Everyone always in my life is like, you're so good at makeup, and I'm like, literally it's because I know how to do 3 looks and do them well. But if you saw me try just about any other look, you would be amazed. I am no James Charles. But we can try. What do y'all listen to when you get ready? Like, I'm genuinely curious because I feel like everyone has their own different, like, makeup or get ready playlist. Like, I listen to show tunes and then belt them out and, you know, sound horrible, but I like to think I'm amazing when I do it. So what do y'all listen to? Put it in the comments below, because then I might have something else to listen to when I get ready that makes me sound less horrible, since Broadway has a very, like, specific sort of range to me in a lot of the songs for a lot of different, like, musicals, and I don't have that range. I can sing the songs from, like, Mamma Mia and sound fine, and the songs from, I can sing some of Kinky Boots songs. There's, like, one song from Wicked I can do and not sound like a dying cow. I just finished watching Riverdale season 2, and I'm going through withdrawals because I have nothing to watch now. Like, I do, but I don't, because I don't want to watch anything else. I'm like, should I just, like, restart from season 1? And then I'm like, no, you shouldn't. You should probably watch the 10 other things you have on your list on Netflix. But that's just me. So now I've moved on to the BH Cosmetics Shaaanxo palette, and I'm going to be using this middle color to do the, like, inner corner and everything for this look. I'm gonna go in with a slightly lighter transition shade and see if that helps. I'm currently hearing James Charles in my being like, that is not how you do it, and I'm sorry, James. I'm very sorry. I mean, if this proves anything, is that I'm not afraid to show you how ugly I really am without makeup. No, I don't think anyone's, like, ugly. I think it just comes down to confidence, honestly. Which is something I really worked on this past year, where, like, I had to learn that, you know, it's okay to you know, show up to class without makeup. That it doesn't make you too ugly. Literally, why do I suddenly just have friends? Like, I can feel my phone buzzing. I don't know if you can hear it, but I feel it buzzing. And I'm like, who all of a sudden wants to speak to me at 1:30 in the afternoon? Hoomst. You know, it doesn't look horrible. And I guess that's what we're going for at this point. Not for it to look great, but for it to not look horrible. I feel like that's just me in life. Like, it's not great, but it's not horrible. What a way to live, right? So I'm going back in with the Nighty Night shade and putting that on the lower lash line. I also have no clue what any of these brushes are. I just have them, so I feel like that's how everyone does their makeup. Like, whenever I watch these videos, like makeup videos or beauty tutorials, I'm like, I genuinely don't really care about your brush, to be completely honest. Like, I get why they put them in there, but I don't know, I'm just not the type of person who's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go out and buy the brush. I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I gotta go out and buy that eyeshadow palette or something. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. Put a nice little stop to the eyes. We'll come back. We'll come back. Maybe I'll get better in the next, like, 20 minutes. We can hope, right? My sister just texted me, she goes, you can only use my eyeshadow palette if you do fingers only, no brushes. Because the other night, it was like pushing probably midnight, and I walked in, and I just like picked up her palette, and I started like doing an entire video with just my fingers. And so, honestly, I didn't think it turned out half bad though, but you know, that's just me. It probably looked actually horrible, but for my foundation, I'll be using the Mercier Illuminating Tinted Moisturizer in Bare Radiance. And I use this mainly because I find that if I use like too heavy of a foundation, or honestly anything more than like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer, like if I use it more often, it really breaks out my face. And since my face is already breaking out, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm also going to go wash my hands because they're super dirty from playing with makeup. Realized my camera stopped filming, so all you've honestly missed is me putting on foundation and concealer, which I feel like most people probably know how to do at this point, and then me complaining about my eyebrows and the new product I'm using. But like I said, all products that I am using today are going to be linked down in the description below, or not linked, but they'll be there. And also, you missed me saying that one thing you should probably know about me is my eyebrows will never probably be twins. They might be sisters, cousins, But a lot of days they're just strangers walking on the street. What should we do next? I guess like some contour. It looks like she has a bit, but not a lot. So I'm going to be using the tarteist contour palette. And just doing that. I also don't know if it's correct, but like I do it, whenever I do my contour, I like focus a lot like right here to try and carve that out the most. Like I still bring it down, but like, I don't know. Is it correct? Someone tell me, because if I'm doing it wrong and it's just making my face look worse, I would want to know. So if you know, let me know. Find my chin and jaw. Give myself one at least. Also, like, neither of my parents have one. I mean, we all have chins, but like, they don't have very prominent ones, and neither of them, so I feel like they kind of cursed me and my sister. Me and my older sister, at least. But also, my dad's lucky. He can cover it up with a beard, like, unless I just somehow grow a beard without taking any sort of supplements. Be a bit concerned. But then I guess I could join the circus, find a job that way. Also, I realized I didn't tell you, I'm going in with 3 and 4. But like, if you have this palette, then you probably know that that's what you're going to use. If you don't, it's literally the only 2 browns in this palette, so be able to find out. I always focus it like right under my bottom lip, just to try and make it a bit more pronounced. Forehead. I also love that I'm doing like a full makeup look to literally do like nothing today. Like, I'm not even doing this on a day I'm doing anything like important. Just literally leaving the house for like an hour. But it's always fun to play with makeup. Whenever I would like was little, not little, but like early high school, if I was like sick for days, I'd get so bored that like I would just start doing makeup because I wanted to entertain myself. I don't do a lot of nose contour. I just kind of brush it on the sides to make it look somewhat better. But I also, some days, will put it down my neck to make, I guess, look smaller, longer. I don't know. I just see people do it on the internet, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'm like the most gullible person. I really am. It looks like she's a very light dusting of blush. So I'm going to go back, and I don't really own blush because I don't like wearing it. Since like I said earlier, I don't really, I guess you actually didn't see that. I don't really like to wear full coverage foundation just because like I haven't found one yet that works well for my skin where I don't break out with it. Like, my skin right now is breaking out, but that's more so because of my period rather than like my makeup. And so, yeah, I don't really use full coverage, and because of that, I use like either BB cream or like what I used, which was Mercier's tinted moisturizer. And so like because of that, like it still keeps some of the red on my face, so I rarely use it. But I will use it in this video. So I'm just gonna go in with the Tarte blush, and it's number 5 to accentuate. Honestly, I think I was turned off from blush because when I was younger, I danced for like 14 years, And because of that, like, whenever you went to competitions or you did your recitals, like, you always had to have it on. And like, you have to pack all your makeup on as a dancer. Because, you know, you're on stage, so you want to make sure, like, the lights get it and you don't look washed out. And I think because of that, I just genuinely don't like wearing blush now. Alright. I say that's good. So it looks like she has a little bit of highlight. And so I'm going to use, or go back into the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette and use, I think, a combination of these two. Which clearly you can see I like to use, but I actually haven't used it much because it is summer, and so I've been using more, like, warmer shades than cool shades, but... If you need to know one other thing about me, it's literally that I just really like to use highlight, so can't stay away. I think I'm going to go back and do the under eyes because I've put on foundation and concealer, and I feel like that took some of it away. So I'm just going to go back and do a little bit of that again. Fix up that inner corner and make it a little bit lighter while we are at it with the same shade as before, just going back with it. Good enough. Again, good enough is better than, you know, horrible. So, for mascara, I have been using the Lancome Paris Monsieur Big because I had it in, like, the test size like this, and honestly, I find that it's better to get these since you're supposed to throw your mascara out after every, like, 3 months or something. So, like, I'm not gonna use a full stick of mascara in 3 months, and so better to get the smaller one. That's what I've learned, and that is my tip today. I also am going to be using some fake lashes for this look. These aren't the ones I usually get, but I ran out of my glue, and I just wanted one with glue in it. So I picked these up. It's the Eyelure, I think. Wispies, and number 152. And so that is what we will be using today. Alright, I always curl mine before I put my fake lashes on just to kind of match them. If you don't wear fake lashes, then my tip is, like, look first and see if they fit your eye correctly, and then if they don't, you can cut them. I usually have to cut mine because they don't fit the full way correctly. Yeah, no, these are gonna have to be cut. Wait for it to get tacky. Wait your like 20 to 30 seconds. I like haven't worn fake lashes in forever, so this is gonna be interesting because I may fail horribly at putting these on, and you're welcome for that. Okay, you know what? Good enough, right? Right? I don't know. I'm gonna go in with mascara now. Oh, she clumped. And kind of try to help blend my lashes and the fake lashes together. Oh, these are too dramatic. It's fine. Okay, so the eyes are now completed. Like I said, I would suggest for this look, now that I've learned it, to just use mascara, but you know, we've come far enough. We've put the eyelashes on. I feel accomplished that I've at least done that and lost like 10 of the individual lashes. So for the finishing touch, it's just to put on the lipstick, and she is wearing a bit of a darker nude, like bordering red. So I'm gonna mix the, oh my gosh, what is this called? Creme à lever douce, a matte from NYX, and what color is this? Birthday Suit from Tarte. And see how that goes. Okay, so in the Shaaanxo palette, it has a lipstick side, and I'm going to mix it with this first one. I don't know what the color is. So with this color right here. I am not a beauty guru. That is what this video has taught me. Like, it's fun, but I suck. You know, it's not the, like, exact shade that she has on in the picture, but it'll do. So this is the finished look. Usually though, like, this has taken me far too long, because when I usually do my makeup, it takes about 15 minutes max, so